Hey everybody, welcome back to video game Esoterica, and on today's side series on a technicality, we're going to be taking a look at how to convert a CHD or compressed hunks of data file to a GDI format for your Dreamcast or NAOMI. Before we get started, just go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, definitely helps us out. But the goal for this video is we're going to be converting those CHD files to a GDI format, and that's going to be for your NAOMI hardware or for your Dreamcast, because they do have a different file system and disk system compared to a normal compact disc. The first video we put up was how to extract a burnable bin and queue for an arcade-based CD platform, but now we're dealing with that Dreamcast or NAOMI gigabit disk format. We're going to be achieving that using CHDMAN, which is the program you're going to use to unpack any compressed hunks of data file for MAME that you would find, but we're going to be using some different command line prompts versus our first video when we were just trying to get that bin queue file format out. So that's what we're going to be showing you on this video specifically, so you can get those games burnt to disk in case, you know, your NAOMI hardware, the disk is scratched or you lost the disk or you need to replace it. Sometimes you get games and the disks just have those wear and tear from being in an arcade. So let's just get right into it. We'll show you guys how to get that GDI image out. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to need to get to the command prompt, because you cannot launch CHDMAN from the folder. If you try to, like you're going to see here really quickly, if you double click on that, command line prompt window opens and it immediately closes. So you do need to have the command line open before you get anywhere. And then we're going to navigate over to the directory that it's in. It's going to be different on your system, but we're going to do CD space desktop on my system right here, and that's going to get us a little closer. And just as a reminder, in case you're rusty on your DOS prompts, CD space and then a directory name is just saying change directory. So if you do need to change directory and you don't want to look up the prompts, there you go, CD space, that's how you move around in DOS. So from there, we're just going to navigate a little bit further into that folder until we get to the CHDMAN folder I created for the project. And if we type directory, we're going to see the game and then CHDMAN itself. I changed the name of the game just because it's easier. You do have to type it in exactly, and it had a lot of different prompts. But if you type in CHDMAN, hit enter, you're going to see all the different commands you can use. And we're going to be using that extractcd command because we do need a disk. So typing in CHDMAN, extractcd, that's going to tell the program what we're doing. And then we're going to indicate what file we're working as. -I indicates the input file, and we're just going to say game.chd. That is case specific as well as spelling specific. If you get it wrong, it won't work. -O is the output, and we're going to do example.gdi for the GDI format, and -OB is the binary, and that's going to be a bin file. So you type all that into the prompts right there, and when you hit enter, CHDMAN is going to start running, and it's going to start extracting the files we need out. Takes on my system maybe 20 seconds. This is real time. This isn't sped up, so you're watching it exactly as it executes. So depending on the speed of your system, it's really not going to take more than a minute, so no real heavy computational lifting required there. Now you'll see in the folder above, we have all of those files, the different output files, as well as the GDI file. And if you type in directory, we're going to see them here as well. And that's what you're going to get when you're extracting that GDI format, is all these different files. And the .gdi is basically going to operate as a rudimentary queue file as for where everything burns when you make a disk. So if we actually look at that example.gdi notepad, you're going to see it basically just looks like a really small queue file. Not as many tracks as you would normally have for a CD-based system versus the GDI, but that's just going to tell your burning software how to execute that burn. But from there, we have all the different binary files we need, and your burning software will be able to articulate that. So that's all you really need to know. Really do appreciate you watching all of this. If you could do us a huge favor, go down below, hit like and subscribe. It takes us a lot of time to make each one of these videos, so we hope it helps you out if you need a backup disk for your NAOMI or for your Dreamcast. For my NAOMI hardware, I had one disk that was scratched, and I was able to get the CHD, and I was able to burn it to disk, and now it runs perfectly fine on my hardware. Short of that, we'll be back on Tuesday with another entry in the mainline series, but we hope this helps, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.